Ready to the mother gives a bath to a little boy or little girl, feels the belly and he feels a mass, and it seems right near the liver. What will you be thinking about if it turned to be something serious?
Well, the tumors that present in the belly, especially in young children, we think about neuroblastoma and Wilm's tumor as our most common.
Well, how would you know the difference if you could palpate? Could any way you could know the difference in palpation?
Well, if it appears to be arising from the liver, and you feel just a very enlarged liver, especially in a little baby, that's more likely to be a neuroblastoma. Sometimes as well you can have other signs and symptoms of neuroblastoma, especially in babies. They often look more wasted. Sometimes they can have blue around their eyes. They can have abnormal eye movement. Sometimes you can actually see neuroblastomas that arise from bone in other locations, and they can have some bones elsewhere.
Does one cross the midline and one doesn't cross the midline?
Well, neuroblastoma will more likely cross the midline. It doesn't have to, but it has a tendency to. Wilm's tumors, on the other hand, don't tend to arise from the liver. They arise from the kidney. They can be on either the right or the left side, and they don't. Well, I've seen ones that are large enough that you're not quite sure what they're doing, but they tend to be on one side or the other. They tend not to have the same kind of wasting that kids have with neuroblastoma, and are frequently diagnosed by a pediatrician on a routine examination. Often the kids come in for a cold or something else, and the good pediatrician doesn't just say, well, you know, you've got a cold, I'm just going to look in your mouth and throat and listen to your lungs. They throw in the abdomen for free, and they feel this big mass, and they say, well, you know, your cold's not a big problem, here's the issue.
If you get a kid diagnosed with a Wilm's tumor, what is the prognosis of a Wilm's tumor?
The prognosis on Wilm's tumor is excellent. For the early stage Wilm's tumors, ones where it can be completely resected at first, you're talking cure rates in the mid-90s. Even for advanced Wilm's tumors, which means that, you know, you have spread either outside of the abdomen or you have spillage, or stage 4 ones where you have metastatic spread to the lungs already, on those with current protocols of chemotherapy, surgery, and very low doses of radiation, we're looking at cure rates that are in the 80% range.
And if you